Now on CoastTV News.
Oh, Captain, my captain, we're here at the DSN Outdoors Expo where we've got boats, bikes, and all the big boy toys you could want.
A spike in car break-ins, how people in Georgetown are staying on high alert. Proposed parking garage, why Rehoboth Beach locals say more parking is needed. Small Business Expo on the coast, where you can find over 130 businesses this weekend.
This is CoastTV News at...
Good evening, I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis, and I got to tell you, not exactly crabby about this assignment. We're at the Outdoor Expo.
All right, Charlie, we'll check back in a little bit later in the broadcast, but joining me right now at the desk is CoastTV News anchor Mallory Metzner.
Hello and welcome to our news at 6. We begin tonight with a string of car break-ins in Georgetown.
Georgetown police say they are seeing a spike in people stealing cars from recent weeks, and people are on high alert for potential thieves. Live in Georgetown is CoastTV News reporter Charles Reinert. Charles, this had a lot of people talking today.
Maddie, Georgetown police have been really busy in the past couple of weeks, and now the department is reporting more car break-ins in recent months. Now, according to the department, all of these break-ins happened within the town limits itself, so we're not talking about the unincorporated parts of Georgetown. The police are asking people to lock their doors, keep their lights on outside of their houses at night, and to keep their eyes open as the investigation into these break-ins continue. Now, people I spoke with today told me that it's worrying to see this happen in their town and that they're keeping their eyes open.
People around the corner, their cars were broken into about a week and a half ago. Yes. That's how we found out about it. Yeah.
As always, police ask if you hear or see anything suspicious at all to call 911 or to reach out to Delaware Crime Stoppers. I'm Charles Reinert in Georgetown, CoastTV News.
Thank you, Charles. And this year, the Delaware Criminal Justice Council released a crime report for the state. The report looks into crime from 2018 to 2022. According to the report, car theft was on the rise. Incidents climbed from 1,400 in 2018 to 1,700 in 2022. This is statewide. Now, in Sussex County, it increased from 31 thefts in 2018 to 43 in 2022. The state says about 23% of those cases were solved. Officials are encouraging everyone just very much be careful and report anything that might be unusual.
A key workshop between the Lewis Board of Public Works and the Marin City Council is set for this Monday. The focus is major street and utility upgrades. According to the city, projects worth millions will kick off starting next year. Work includes sewer and water system repairs and road maintenance. The city says budgeting for these upgrades is part of a 5-year plan.
DelDOT says Plantation Road and Beaver Dam Road, the roundabout there, is now partially open to traffic. Take a look at this. The agency says the roundabout connection to Route 9, that's the next step. That should be open in May. This roundabout is part of DelDOT's larger Plantation Road project that began in February.
Moving on to Rehoboth, there's an update from the city for the Beach Patrol project. This week, sewer, water, and electrical lines were installed for temporary restrooms near Grenoble Place. Trailers will be placed in May, followed by additional installations and service connections. The city says foundation work continues at the new facility site. Contractors are addressing challenges with pile driving due to unexpected concrete debris. They will resume pile driving after 10:30 tomorrow morning, and soil analysis will take place on Monday to investigate the issue.
Staying in Rehoboth Beach, when the temperatures rise, we know everybody heads to town, which makes finding parking kind of impossible. That's why the engineering firm, the Rossi Group, has recommended the city look into creating more public parking. Get this, specifically a parking garage in the downtown area. Over the past few months, the engineering group has come up with ways to alleviate some of the parking problems. They didn't give a specific location for the garage suggestion, though a lot of people have said, how about the city hall lot, turning that into a garage?
I think a parking garage is a great idea. Yeah, I mean, obviously it'll bring more people in here, that's for sure. But yeah, any additional parking would be great.
While a garage is just a concept right now, the Rossi Group also recommend the city should look how it can add more spots throughout town. Commissioners say right now they're just not sure if they're going to move forward with any of those ideas at this time.
And that brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to hear from you. Where do you think a Rehoboth Beach parking garage should go?
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. Take a look at your screen. 70% still say City Hall lot, though 21% that's gone up since 5 say it should be beachfront.
And there's some other options there. If you like those answers, just go to coasttv.com or our mobile app. We do have a comment from a viewer who has thoughts on this, saying near Route 1 with good free shuttle service if you're paying to park, or on one side of the streets if they have the property to build it. They say they never go to Rehoboth anymore during the season because of a lack of parking.
If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that like Mallory mentioned at coasttv.com, and we'll have updates at 11. Let's take a live look right now outside into a very gray Ocean City. Almost looks like a kind of filter there. Our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams joins us now. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening. I'm about to date myself. So that's when you take the camera and you turn up the gain so you can let more, light into the camera, and it lightens the picture up. But no matter how much gain you turn up, we have no sunshine to speak of. All overcast right now, courtesy of our Tyndall Casual Furniture camera. Ocean City, and another point of view, by the way, 50 degrees. Winds out of the northeast at 7 miles per hour. We're going to stay in the low 50s. Now, we have some light rain, to drizzle to the heavy drizzle to light rain that'll continue till about 7 o'clock, then that'll fall off, but we'll still have the cloud cover staying a bit on the thick side. Coastal flood advisory is in effect for us for Dorchester till 4 o'clock in the morning for Saturday, and we have some light rain that's pushing its way through. Now, we also have that same concern for Accomack, Somerset, Wacomico until 4 o'clock in the morning for Saturday. Now, these are short-lived concerns for low-lying flooding, but once again, just for areas that have poor drainage. And then we have the small craft advisory that's still active along the shore for us for Sussex County. Now, we'll talk more about what we anticipate as far as rain for Saturday is concerned, which I got to give you the timing of that in a moment. Till then, back to you, Maddie.
Thank you. If you see smoke in the air in Dagsboro, do not worry. Tomorrow, a controlled burn will happen at the Dagsboro Volunteer Fire Department. It's in the Vine Creek Road area you see there. They'll be training on a house on Vines Creek Road from Prince George's Cemetery. The exercise will require Vines Creek Road to close. Fire police will be there to help handle that, specifically the intersection of Vines Creek and Armory and Vines Creek and Main Street.
If you live in Milford, you'll want to make note of this. The city says spring hydrant flushing is set to begin on Monday. Different areas of the city will be flushed until mid-May. Just remember that if you run into any discolored water, you can just run the faucets until the water runs clear. A bill to allow medical aid in dying passed the Delaware House with a 21-16 vote. Medical aid in dying involves prescribing lethal medications to patients who can take them and hasten death. According to the state, the bill aims to enable mentally capable, terminally ill adults like those with advanced untreatable cancer to end their lives in a humane and dignified manner, as long as there is agreement from multiple medical professionals on diagnosis and decision-making capacity. Critics argue that such laws could negatively impact vulnerable groups due to potential misdiagnosis. The bill has been sent to the Senate's Executive Committee for further consideration.
Delaware's Attorney General is fighting for laws that she says fight money laundering. Kathy Jennings says these rules focus on property sales that don't involve loans, requiring detailed reports on these transactions across the country. The goal is to help police more easily investigate suspicious activities in real estate. The requirement for these reporting activities is designed to be straightforward and not too demanding.
Happening right now, the DSN Outdoors Expo is well underway at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. It's an event full of exhibits and activities for outdoor enthusiasts. Coast TV news anchor Charlie Sakaitis has been checking out the expo this afternoon. He joins us live now in Harrington.
I've seen a lot of things out here today at the Outdoor Expo. Earlier this evening in the 5 o'clock newscast, we showed you some of the toys, some of the vehicles, but this is something I hadn't seen yet. I walked by and thought this was a bird bath. It's actually just a miniature version of a kind of pool you can have built. And I even found a little buddy here. I call him Ducky. Makes me think of Kermit the Frog. Rubber ducky, You're the one. But it's not the only friend I found out here today, because if you follow me over here, Petey is trying to be like Ducky over here. The only problem is, Petey, there's no water in the hot tub here. You need the water for this to work right. I don't think he gets it. It's fair. He does have a bird brain. But there's a lot of ways you can enjoy the Outdoor Expo. You can come down. It's still open until about 8 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow they're going to be running from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's dog friendly. We actually just saw Petey hanging out with a dog a second ago. Gave him a big old hug. It was very adorable. I'm sure you'll see some of the pictures online. But for now, we're going to head back to you guys in the studio. I'm Charlie Sakaitis for Coast TV News.
Thank you, Charlie. It's so good to see Petey, Mallory. We haven't seen him in a little bit.
I'm jealous. I want to hang out with Petey.
So do I, but we have a lot more news to get to this evening.
That's right. Digging into another weekend along the coast. Stay with us for Earth Day events and cool things to do.
And Saturday was somewhat of a soggy start, but the rain won't last all weekend long. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a moment.
Big Small Business Expo this weekend. Explore over 130 businesses from our expo. We'll tell you when and where when we're back in just 60 seconds.
For 30 years, I've been fighting for Maryland.
The man with the guts to stand up to Biden, Robin Ficker.
Biden's let 7.2 million illegals into our country. That's more than all of Maryland. I'll stand with President Trump to secure the border, declare war on the cartels, and ban welfare for illegals.
Veteran, conservative fighter, Robin Ficker for Senate.
I'm Robin Ficker, and I approve this message.
Toyota is going all wheels in with fantastic deals on thousands of in-stock Toyotas ready for delivery. So visit your local dealer today for adventure-ready trucks with legendary reliability. Check out the all-new 24 Tacoma or get low 1.99 APR on a full-size Tundra. Get fantastic deals when you go all wheels in on your new Toyota. Let's go places.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
The Delaware Alliance of Latino Entrepreneurs, or DALE, and La Plaza, Delaware are once again working tirelessly to bring a business expo.
Telemundo Delmarva and Coast TV News reporter Ana Sofia Vermont shows us what this event means for the community.
Viridiana de Leon is a co-owner of Stone Nation Granite and Marble and is one of the over 120 business owners who participated in last year's expo. For her, it was a huge opportunity.
I feel like we were able to expose ourselves very well, and we did get potential customers and we did a lot of networking, so that was very important to me.
According to organizers, over 130 businesses will gather here at Cape Henlopen High School this Sunday to showcase their offerings to the community at the Spring into Summer Small Business Expo.
We have a lot of businesses that are not known, and so this is the main purpose of the expo, is to make our community aware that we have many businesses, and we are helping them in creating new clients, potential clients.
De Leon is eager to continue growing the business she began with her husband 5 years ago.
I feel like this is part of our heritage, being as a Latina that is trying to path my way in the construction, but also in our community as a business owner. This is a really big opportunity to be able to showcase our work and be able to show our business to everyone who is potentially looking for my service.
From restaurants to construction companies and attorneys, all under one roof. In Sussex County, Ana Sofia Roman, Coast TV News.
Again, the expo is this Sunday from 1 to 6 p.m. and it's free to the public. Paul, it's your turn now, though.
Okay, so listen, here's a look at your golf forecast for today. Listen, as you're getting ready to move that putter through, now remember, we're going to be about, let's say, fair, because we're looking for cloudy skies. It's going to be cool, and we're looking for about 59 degrees. So your putting should be outstanding after lunchtime. But in the morning time, if you have a morning tee off, Yeah, get ready to deal with the wind and deal with a couple of sprinkles, but at least it's not an all-day deal. Your full forecast coming up in a moment.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Washington, D.C. is a mess.
There's no common ground. The left, the right, they're just shouting all the time and no one's listening.
What a mess.
But now who is going to clean it up?
Republicans and Democrats are arguing all the time and nothing gets done.
And it shouldn't be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. Enough is enough. And it's why I'm running for the U.S. Senate, to be a voice of common sense. I'm Larry Hogan. I approve this message because it's time we stop the partisan BS and get stuff done.
Discover why Gateway Subaru is Delmarva's destination dealership, earning our customers' trust and exceeding expectations. No matter where you live, experience the Gateway difference with our no-pressure sales approach and fair, honest pricing. Plus, Gateway has more in-stock Subaru inventory to choose from than other dealers have combined. Need service fast? Our quick service lane is always ready. No appointment needed. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Tired of looking at the same old faded siding on your home? Give your home a new makeover with quality siding from Spicer Brothers. At Spicer Brothers, we're your partners in transforming your home into a masterpiece. Our team of skilled professionals are dedicated to delivering top quality craftsmanship and exceptional customer service. And right now, save 50% off siding installation and get free gutters. Plus, take advantage of no interest and no payments until 2026. Add value to your home with new siding from Spicer Brothers because you deserve the best.
When you take a chance, chance can take you to unexpected places. Whoa. Bet Rivers Online Casino. Feel the rush.
Right now, it's very cloudy and will stay cloudy going into a little bit of rain for late tonight. But listen, we're not expecting the rain to ruin your entire weekend, just maybe a little bit of your Saturday morning. Our Hershey's exterior camera, we're overcast there as well. A little bit of dirt on the lens right there. That's what you're seeing, by the way. We're at 49 degrees with winds out of the east-northeast at about 7 miles per hour. We're going to actually hover in the 50s for the rest of the evening. The small craft advisory has been activated along the Sussex County coast. It stays in effect until 6 o'clock Saturday. Now, we had one for us along the coast for Chincoteague, but that's been allowed to expire a few moments ago. But the coastal flood statement for Accomack, Somerset, and Wacomico, that's staying active for us until 4 o'clock. Now, that's like we say, for all of those counties, including Salisbury area, over towards Tysken. And then we have a newly issued flood advisory for Dorchester. Now, what these flood statements are basically saying is that low-lying areas, there's a chance of some inundation to watch out for. But that's more tied into the high tides, not necessarily the rain that we're experiencing. Because the rain we're experiencing is relatively light stuff as it floats across the region, pushed along with the warm front. There's a cold front that's following immediately behind it. Now, I want you to give you a spoiler alert. This cold front is why you're going to need to dress with long sleeves at night over the weekend, even when the rain stops. See, we got up to 60 degrees in Salisbury, 56 Ocean City, and in Georgetown for today's highs. We are in the 50s and upper 40s at this hour. It's 51 in Milton, Millsboro, Georgetown, and in Delmar. For your evening checklist, if you're going out, long sleeves. Wear the hat because you may still have a little bit leftover drizzle if you're going to be out late, like after midnight. And a warm beverage is always the key when it's kind of chilly. You see, our forecasting model is indicating it stays cloudy along the coast, and then a couple of sprinkles over towards Seaford at midnight. Then, by 7 o'clock in the morning, we're looking for widespread light rain, nothing heavy, nothing stormy, but enough to slow you down and change your wardrobe a little bit for Saturday morning. Now, we could see maybe one pop of a stronger storm in Willards by 9:30. Other than that, the rest of it is looking pretty pedestrian at best. 1:30, cloud cover stays a bit thick. Then it thins out for us over Ocean Pines and Ocean City by 5:30. The winds will be a bit of a nuisance as well, at about 23 to 25 miles per hour inland for us at Saturday. And Sunday, we're looking at the same general situation with the winds pouring out of the north. Now, the pollen count has gotten better. We're not so high with the trees and the grass. Instead of extreme, we're just at a high level of trees, and the grasses have settled down. Our boardwalk forecast, temperatures will be in the 40s, but look at how cloudy it's going to be all day long for tomorrow, because we're really expecting the rain to stick around until maybe noon, but the amount of rain is going to be so light, it'll be less than a half an inch, in most areas even less than a quarter of an inch. So even as you look at Sunday, we become a bit chilly, and we're only going to bounce to about 60 degrees on Sunday. If you're going to be shopping over the weekend, keep in mind for Saturday, we're looking for a 42% chance rain, but on Sunday, 58 degrees cooler, and not such a big deal. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast.
Paul, thank you very much. The countdown cleanup is on Earth Day. It's been celebrated since 1970, and there are a lot of green events to attend and other cool things to do this weekend. One is at Dogfish Head. By the way, full disclosure, a member of our parent company, Draper Media, is a co-founder of Dogfish Head. Mallory Metzner has our cool things to do.
There are a lot of ways to get outside and give back to Mother Nature all Earth Day weekend long. On Saturday, the Fenwick Island Environmental Committee's cleanup is at 8:30 a.m. Enjoy Earth Day Kids Crafts at the DuPont Nature Center in Milford from 10 to 4. The third annual Nature Festival in Trap Pond State Park runs from 11 to 3. On Monday, meet at the Slaughter Beach Pavilion for cleanup events starting at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Dunes or Defense Hike in Fort Miles will tell you how the Great Dune contributed to coastal defense. And from 10 to 4, Delaware Defense Day will honor those who secured the home front during World War II. Fort Miles is coming to life with artillery demonstrations, a flyover, and the recreation of a submarine surrender ceremony. Saturday is Record Store Day. Dogfish Head will have live music in Rehoboth and Milton, and a vinyl pop-up shop in Milton on Sunday. Join the Delmarva Sports Network at the Delaware State Fairgrounds for the DSN Outdoors Expo on Friday and Saturday. There will be demonstrations, prizes, food trucks, classic cars, and live wrestling. Also at the Delaware State Fairgrounds, the Bay Country Figure Skating Club's Disney Princess-themed ice show called When You Wish Upon a Star has showtimes Friday and Saturday. Walk for Autism this Saturday from 9 to 1 at Hudson Fields. Autism Delaware says there are multiple start times and a virtual option. The Rehoboth Beach Convention Center is transforming into a fashion show. Models, including CoastTV news anchor Matt Pensick, will strut down the runway wearing the latest formal fashions from local boutiques. The fashion show is this Sunday from 4:30 to 7 p.m. Empty bowls are fighting hunger in Sussex County. The Rehoboth Beach Sunrise Rotary Club says 300 artisan crafted bowls will be on display at Love Creek Elementary on Sunday for people to take home. Local landscapers, home improvement and cleaning service companies, party supply companies, and other businesses are meeting at Cape and Lopin High School. The Spring into Summer Small Business Expo is organized by the Delaware Alliance of Latino Entrepreneurs and La Plaza, Delaware. It takes place from 1 to 6 p.m. this Sunday. Dig into Earth Day. Lewis and Bloom planted 30,000 tulips for the Tulip Festival, and you can dig up the bulbs to plant in your own garden Monday at 8 a.m. Denrec says other ways to celebrate Earth Day are planting a tree or cleaning up on your own. For event registration pages, tickets, and required supplies to Earth Day events, go to the article on CoastTV.com.
Get ready for 4 days of fun in the sun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, unique artisan products, and more. With over 200 artisan vendors, local food, and enhanced selections of beer and wine, don't miss this free event located at the Ocean City Inlet from May 2nd through the 5th. SpringFest features 2 stages and more than 30 live performances, including headliners, The Olivia Show, a tribute to Olivia Newton-John, country music sensation Lauren Elena, and alternative rock band Everclear. Don't miss out. Get all the details at ococean.com/SpringFest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Spring into savings at the car store. Upgrade your relationship with the open road with a quality pre-owned car, priced to move with best in market pricing. It's out with the old and in with the newer. Spring into savings, thecarstoreonline.com.
Our soldiers are heroes who protect our country. But when they come home, it's up to us to help our heroes. Now, during FH First Spring Into Giving campaign, for every $29 cooling system tune-up we perform, we'll donate that amount directly to Wounded Warrior Project. FH Fur Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical. Call 877-CALL-FUR or visit FHFur.com to schedule your $29 cooling system tune-up. And use hashtag SpringIntoGiving to share how you're giving back.
Spring cleaning is underway with Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
The selection is incredible.
The salespeople take the time to find what I want.
Freshen up your home and save more on new floors. Thousands of styles in the aisles for miles. Everything is in stock to take home today for less. Simply pick, pay, take it away, or we'll install it as soon as you say for free. Available, affordable, at your service. Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
When there's work to be done or fun to be had, there's only one place to go to get the truck you need. The Truck Store. And top dollar for your trade and the certified advantage means you'll find the right truck right now. The Truck Store. MyTruckStoreOnline.com.
$6 billion. The total economy of a small country. Now a cash grab for Fat Cat Delaware lawyers. Because Chancellor Kathleen McCormick is doing their bidding. She stopped a legally binding contract in order to grant them billions in legal fees. That's a $300,000 an hour cash grab for McCormick's future bosses, while everyday Delawareans barely scrape by. What does McCormick have to say about these Delaware Fat Cat lawyers? We've always had each other's backs.
We're Coast Country, and we're Delmarva proud.
Our Irish Eyes camera in Lewis, overcast with 48 degrees right now. Winds out of the north, but relatively calm. We're going to drop to about 49 degrees by 8 and 9 o'clock with scattered cloud cover in place. Small craft advisory still active off of the Sussex County coast, along with flood statements active for Accomack, Somerset, Wacomico. Now, the flood statements are connected to actually the tides. Remember, call our weather line if you need information. Sponsored by Baird, Mandela's, Rosted, and Federico. And here's a look at your extended forecast.
Thank you, Paul, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
We'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.